Hello and welcome to another episode of Loresworn Chronicles Crusader Kings, where we are playing as the Kingdom of Curonia and Queen Naula the Legendary, who just fought off two of her half-brothers and their claimant hosts to her kingdom with the help of the warriors of the Band of Medina, who were loyal to her above all. We are currently trying to sort of stabilize the realm. We've got, thieves guilds popping up everywhere. Peasants that aren't happy because we've spent so much money trying to butter up our vassals and win this war against our brothers. We still have a strong faction who wants to free... who was it? Oh, did that faction disband? There was a Cariotis faction. I guess now the strongest faction is the elective succession faction. Let me see. Can we pass any laws at the moment? Controlled realm inheritance. Seems like everyone would want a favor for that. Nobody likes us now. See, this is Akko being a ruler-designed god king made things feel a lot easier than they actually are going to be going forward. The other thing, though, is we need to wait for Ulfr, our rival, to not be involved in any wars anymore so we can duel and kill him. Because he killed our son in battle. I believe it was our son, right? Yeah, kills... Oh, it was our half-brother. He killed him in battle when we went to go raid Sweden, and then we're also trying to antagonize that other guy we want to kill, who is one of our vassals that hates us. Alright. And we have our Baltic warrior retinue, so currently 28 men, soon to be more, who are a permanent royal guard for Naula. And actually... we're making enough money per month that it's not already maxed out. Okay, we are maxed out on our retinue replenishment thingy. I think it might be time to do some raiding, though. I think since we don't have an imminent threat, I think it might be time to do some raiding. Let's see how our shipbuilding tech is going. Still hasn't spread enough that we can start building more shipyards yet. So we're going to have to still make do with these 15 ships. And actually, one of our vassals can give us one ship now, but I don't think that's really worth it. 700. Forces are a little bit depleted. Let's see how close we can get. Lack of ambition. Let's make him more ambitious. Let's see. So I might gain the proud trait. Okay, this is a good rating force. I name you Pretender. Martia Penicus is the true ruler of Curonia, as recognized by myself and the other nobles. So what faction is this? So this is my 33-year-old niece, who has not exactly garbage stats, but pretty bad stats, and also cancer. So yeah, we're gonna have to... we are going to have to get some more battle going on. I will not be blackmailed. It didn't work. He became content. Okay, so this guy, he is the chief of Dobrinia, or Dobrzin, has declared the Curonian Revolt. which includes a large part of the Lithuanian heartland, parts of Prussia primarily. We need to consolidate our forces up north here. I'm also going to do another call to glory, of course. The Band of Medina will keep me in power come hell or high water. This guy's going to hate me no matter what. So I'm going to give this guy the advisor slot. And then, let's see. Can we do another war sacrifice? Can only do that once every 10 years. Okay. So, Darbislava, Viba. So let's see who all is involved in the Revolt War. It's this guy, who is actually rivals with the Byzantine Emperor, believe it or not. And then I'm going to screenshot all of his vassals so we know exactly who the traitors were. And he has food poisoning, so maybe he'll keel over and die. That would be wonderful. 2 soldiers isn't going to help anything. See how quickly we can actually... Here's what I want to do. We're going to have to abandon the lands in the Lithuanian heartland here and try to gather up all these little groups of troops kind of out around the border regions. Okay. Back down to speed 3. Diviner's not currently doing anything because that area is no longer under our control. So we'll proselytize in Yersica. Alright. Oh, and actually, let's gank this stack real quick. We will read the future from the goat's entrails. That was not good. So now we have minus 10 morale for being broke and minus 10 morale from poor omens. But hopefully we can crush them before they actually are able to organize their troops. That would be ideal. Actually, let's do this, because they left us an opening to march north. Trouble with a vassal of mine. Tried everything I could think to get better. Chancellor Prince Sprungus managed to do it in one day what I struggled with for several weeks. He told me to just ask the vassal for forgiveness. We cannot pay you right now. I'm very sorry. We cannot be giving out allowances. It's not going to happen. Let's see. Perkuna's presence. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until one of us gets struck by lightning. Because it'll make for a good story. Okay, more eager warriors are joining our side. So there might be people coming to join the rebellion. Yeah, he caught that little stack up there. Trying to screenshot as many battles as I remember to. Actually, let's do this. Let's cross the river first. Then attack. Make sure we have a large enough force. Okay. Flank commanders are in place. Alright, so he's calling his vassals into the revolt. Because they're tribal, so they started disorganized. So this is a good argument for feudalism, because we're actually able to organize our armies much quicker. So I'm going to screenshot all of these traders. So our royal armies were able to gather much faster. Robbers and Vonima. Just total chaos in the countryside because we have nothing approaching an effective administration right now. We can't pay local magistrates. Although Yersica is prospering, so the people have lots of money. I'm just... bandits are really getting the benefits of that more so than we are. Alright, so we won the Battle of Grodno. Okay, this is the next largest rebel stack, so we're going to go after them next. More fighters from the Warrior Lodge are joining us. Zemigale, now completely disregarding my rule. This is why I don't think it's really that cheesy to start with a God King, because things very much go to shit. Bitov, okay, has been taken by these guys. Man, there's going to be some restructuring of our vassals after this. Just going to revoke all the titles. Sacrifice to Dievas. Because it will please the Warrior Lodge. These 27 men over here managed to survive. Alright. Oh, we can stand down our ships because they're not doing anything because we didn't end up going on a raid because we ended up having a civil war to deal with. Alright, this is going to be a big battle. Yes! Enemies to the end. So now I can duel him and kill him. I forget what the reason was, but I do remember that I wanted to duel him and kill him. Oh, look at that! Half their army crossed the river before the battle started. Alright, so we will sacrifice another guy to Dievas. I'm actually going to screenshot where that battle took place, too. This 27 stack's going to get wiped. Didn't quite make it. Man, look at this guy. He's just a G. Like, even if he knows he's gonna lose, he always marches to battle to defend the Prussian, the loyal Prussian lands. Okay, so these guys are headed toward Vilnius. We will try to catch them there. There is a minor river crossing penalty that we'll take, but it'll be worth it to crush them. So it seems like every time I get new eager fighters, it halts my movement, which is kind of annoying. Alright. He's a most disgraceful chief. Challenge me to a duel for honor. Yeah, I'll fight you. Bring it on. He's not, like, really good at fighting, is he? No. Okay, and let's remember, this is a one-eyed, infirm lady who's, like, sickly and walks with a cane. The sun is beginning to set when I meet with Chief Aishno, my axe of Perkunas ready. After he clumsily dodges one attack, my next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured leg, but I've rarely seen so much blood. So I can kill him, which is what I wanted to do. Fantastic. Slain in personal combat by a 61-year-old infirm woman with one eye. I am truly Akko's daughter. Alright, let's... Great Greater Poland. What are they doing here? Are they raiding us? Oh, they're at war with the rebels. Okay, we're gonna go kill them. Because they may be rebels, but there are rebels. And we should probably kill this rebel stack on the way. Eager fighters have joined my side. Yeah, we gotta keep paying the soldiers. So at this point, it's like, we barely have a kingdom. It's a lot of, like, bandit gangs roaming the countryside who don't give a shit who the queen is or what she's up to. Fine sacrifice to Dievas. Alright, now we're going to cross the Vistula to the south and take out these Polans who think they can opportunistically exploit our civil war. Ruta's been going around praising me. That's great. My sisters always stand with me, even when no one else will. So see, we're protecting our lands even when their rulers are in open rebellion. Oh, so much money to these warriors. Smuggler's Ring and Latgale. We're gonna have a lot of royal consolidation to do. This is going to be seen as an era when Akko died, his authority really died with him. Let's see. Have them trained in no time. Like, really, narratively, for the next, like, lengthy span of time, really, Nella's going to be putting almost all of her efforts into just riding around showing bandits what's what, like, or sending out her warriors to do so, because the peasants don't respect her. There are bandits collecting taxes in her absence. Sparring duel, sure. Let's see, one of our loyal vassals died. Oh no, that was our chosen heir, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was our good son. He died of the Great Pox, unfortunately, at age 39. So we need to nominate a new successor. I am going to nominate my niece, Asala. She is the daughter of Princess Ruta. Once again, the women in this dynasty are much more imposing than the men, for the most part. Hey, don't you be taking my center flank from me. Oh, the Prussians. Kahar is invited to the Band of Medina. I don't know who this is. I don't know why I should care. Alright. Robbers in Sarima. This is actually going to be a tough battle because of my morale penalty. Ruta is injured in battle. As if she could be more injured. We've also lost the Siege of Drutsk to the Samogitians. Okay, cool. Tanis Ruta. Oh, this is the older Ruta, though. So they don't want the Ruta I picked. They want the famous warrior Ruta, which is understandable. We're going to become friends. Okay. We won the battle. We've got all of these prisoners to sacrifice to Dievas, including a rebel mayor. Dievas, Dievas, Dievas. Alright. Let's go. Jeez, is that the Polish army? Shit. I might actually have to stay and kill the Poles. Let's see, Smuggler's Ring in Jerzika, Zemgale, Smugglers in Vanema. So basically, there's a bunch of free traders who are very easily subverting like all of our tax collection. Let's see, I can duel. I'm just gonna let everyone know his cowardice. I don't have time to duel someone right now. Why? Can I not chase these guys? There we go. Robbers in Kurtsema. We don't have any administration anywhere. Let's see, an animal. We both already have kitties, so this kitty's gonna have to go find a new home somewhere else. Oh hey, the Chief of Lower Silesia. That sounds like someone I could ransom. Let's see if we can maybe ransom our way partly out of debt here. Also, currently don't have a Chancellor. Do we have anybody who really wants to be on the Counselor? Sure. We also need 2 more commanders. Make sure they're not Craven. Okay. Now to deal with the rebels. Once and for all. Awesome. People paying ransoms. That's what I like to see. Jeez, that's a huge Polish army. More eager warriors. The Poles might actually be a legitimate threat if they can raise armies that large. Let's see. Sacrifice him to Dievas. Sacrifice him to Dievas. Alright. Declared of conquest. Because, yeah, if we win, we're going to inherit this war against the Poles, too. Dire financial situation. He wants to buy my land. No. Well, my generals, their understanding of warfare is so lacking. Let's train him to lead some light foot. I really hate that. I really hate that that stops my movement. I am a 0% fan of that. Negotiate with Skuli. He has less than 1,000 men. We're not going to settle him anywhere. Looks like I need a designated regent. Osala it is. Alright. If we can catch... Damn it! I will F someone up. I will F someone up. If this keeps happening. I like the extra troops. I do not like that it halts your movement. Alright, we'll cross the river and turn south so we can avoid a major river crossing penalty. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna send more priests because we don't have any money to spare for you right now, my dude. Cool. Did it end? Casus Belli no longer valid. Okay. Did the claimant die? Who are they trying to push for? I really want to figure that out. Who was it that they wanted to be queen? I might need to pause and figure that out. Let's see, how much time do we have left in this episode? The claimant must have died, but I forget who it was, is the thing, and now there's not like an easy way to check. Let's see. Oh, it was Marita. Fifth of them. Okay, so this is the claimant they were pushing. She died of cancer, and the faction disbanded. Okay. Right as we were about to attack them in Lübeck. No. We're not selling off our lands. Okay. We can disband our troops now. We're going to bring our retinue home. The Vikings are still causing trouble. So apparently the war that the Poles were trying to push on us ended. Let's see. Vanema disregarding my right to roll. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go on a whole bunch of raids to reestablish order. No. Everybody wants to buy titles from me. Okay, so this is a little bit dangerous because we're leaving our lands behind while they are in disarray, so that we can go get loot and come back with enough to. Let's see. Yeah, we'll buy some roads that we can't afford. Enough loot to reestablish order. Which is kind of an interesting RP thing if you think about it. Alright, so the closest place we could raid that has a lot of money. Probably the Saxon coast. Oh, you know what? Let's go raid England. We haven't raided England before. Which, holy shit. By the way, the Crusader Kings Dynasty of Wessex, he's built quite a strong realm for himself. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go there, because he's going to have a strong royal army to meet us. Let's see, is this East Francia? These are all Saxon lands. What if we go down the river? We're dealing with the Bulgarians again. Let's go after the Saxons. They're far enough away that I don't think they're going to declare war on us. Alright, more wine. Oh, wow. Wow, my diviner has killed me with poisoned wine. Let's see, his reasons for doing so. He thinks I'm a tyrant. All that stuff. So, Naula was murdered. God's, Oh, the orders of Zigna Penikes. My niece. Wow. Okay. Disturbed person. Naula is known throughout her lands as a raving madwoman. Many are cautiously rejoicing the news of her death. Well, that's what she looked like without her helmet at the end of her life. So we are now playing as Queen Ruta. She is the daughter of Akko and Mikova, 64 years old. Horrible diplomacy stat. She's dull, which is going to make this fairly difficult. So be it. So she's a skilled tactician, a lightfoot leader, battlefield terrain master, dull, shield maiden, uncouth, brawny, militant. So good warrior, not really good at anything else. Grievously scarred, patient, ambitious, stubborn, humble, trusting, one-eyed, disfigured, one-legged, and mangled. I have a feeling our vassals don't like us a whole lot. Did that disband our fleet? Oh no, they're still on the move. Okay. So Ruta, we'll bring this guy along with us. Obsidian Axe, Crown of the Forest, Strange Chest, Akko's Chainmail Armor, Heavy Dirt Blade, Head of a Great Hero, Axe of Perkunas, and a Thieves Guild in Latgale. By the way, somebody also suggested, and I do want to do this, that we rename this the Head of Akko. It's probably not the Head of Akko, but at some point it got to the point where people thought that that's what it was, and that's how it's being passed down. So Queen Ruta will be taking over the kingdom in the next episode as we try to reestablish our administration across a quite troubled land. Particularly, it looks like north of the Daugava, things are not going super well. Also in Minsk, we have Thieves Guild everywhere. We have smugglers everywhere. No one respects our government. Check out loresworn.com. That's our website. We're at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That's ASATJ. Subscribe. Click the notification thing. If you feel like it, hit like or leave a comment, because engagements help us get seen by more people so we can spread the greatness of Chronicles and continue to make it bigger and better all the time. Really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.